Alright, now it says that we are online. I have named this one the Big Fence, because that's kind of what I've been doing, is I've just been building a big fence. And right now, there's a big fence that goes around my yard on Good World. We don't have even a gate yet, though. There's no way to get in and out. I've just encircled everything. But I still need a lot of wood, so I'm going to go to New World real quick and get some more. And that's basically what I've been doing, is going back and forth between New World and Good World to get the wood and just do some of this building that I've been doing. Yeah, I'm going into New World right now again. Yeah, and what I'll do while I'm there is I'll go take a look and check on Penelope, and then get some wood and then go back to the place, because I've gone back and forth enough that checking in is probably a good idea. And if you hear the sound of liquid, I'm just having a soda. Um, I do too. If I had a choice, if I could manage that, I would. I would just move Penelope over, and because it's got a wide range for her to run and be in the yard, and but yeah. All right, so we're gonna go in the wood door here. Out. Going down the steps. Yeah. Well, you know what? I am out of wood. I may have to check upstairs. Okay, that's good to know. I've been using quite a bit, so that makes sense. All right. Yeah, I could probably go to the glade real quick and get some more there. So, yeah, let's take a little walk. Grab the branch while I'm walking here. We're walking. We're just gonna go and check on Penelope. Yeah. Wait, Penelope's in the glade, isn't she? Penelope's in the glade. Never mind. We are still gonna check on Penelope, but it gives me a good reason to go to the glade anyway, so. Yeah, so this works out well. I've had a lot of wood growing around the area, though. I mean, look at that. Yeah, there's just... Yep, so I guess we're not rushing away. I am going to get out of this server for a moment and go to the glade, because I do want to check on Penelope. But, looks like we had a bit of nature happening around here. So, well, you know, like probably wind has been blowing, so we've got a lot of down branches and that. All right, well, cool. There. And I guess actually I've just used a lot because I built here and. No, it's just... That's alright. Let me, real quick. Oh, you see my inventory. I've been fighting, gray dwarfs, and I have one set of feathers now that I didn't have before. So I have come to the conclusion that gray dwarfs randomly drop feathers, I think. Also, you know how we went out looking for, raspberries? I actually have a bunch in this chest here. There's 45 raspberries here. And I'm just going to leave that there. It's still worth walking around and getting. But I was kind of amused to see. And I have blueberries. And I also, over here, I have, like, you know, some neck and some boar meat. So, you know, it's not too bad here. because I do kind of need it. I'm gonna take a stack or half a stack. I need that for like chop. Yeah. All right. So that seems like we're gonna go ahead. We'll save and then we'll log out here. And, you know, even though I didn't do a whole lot, but this way my character saves as well. This world is saved. Sweet. All those little branches I picked up. Log out. And then we're gonna go to the glade and check on such an innocent sounding name for a seed that is so. It is, yes, the glade is the very first save. It's the one where I died many, many, many times. Before I said to myself, you know, self, if you want to play this, you gotta try someplace else. Which is, I guess, where I got in the habit of just saying, you know what, a new world is fine. Mm-hmm. It did. This one, it totally gave me a different and a new experience over there. And it, you know, it's like, I think one of the reasons maybe Good World hadn't changed a lot is that it's a world that's been around a long time. And so, technically speaking, the seed didn't have to be repaired because it was going to be the same no matter what. So, that makes me wonder about how these seeds are generated. I don't know enough to say anything, you know, because I know, like, in some games it's very much random, and I don't know if that. Oh yeah, there's plenty of wood here. Grab plenty. All right, we're gonna come out. Let's go check on Penelope and see how she's doing. Eat another bite? I sure will. What a good idea. So we're gonna... Nothing, no. Says I'm full, so that's great. And I'm gonna take a moment. Shield. And, a waxing stick. I think I'm really thinking about, since this is at level 31, maybe, there's the raspberries for Penelope, and that looks like those are rocks. Okay, these trees have grown. There's a deer. There's, yeah, I know. There's the fire though with the bench. There's Penelope, it looks like. Oh no, Penelope's been hurt. Penelope's running away, she's been hurt. And now, what I could do is I'm gonna take a moment and missing requirements because I don't have any wood. I'm gonna try if I can find her, but you know, she was moving pretty quick there, so I don't know where she's been. I don't know if she can actually find her. The problem is Penelope is from this area, right? And so she's gonna go and she's gonna defend this area, whether I want her to or not. And she's there's this, which I know I didn't do. This is all Penelope's work right there. And some resin on the ground. Penelope! I don't even know, you know, where she ran. Yep, there's water and a lot that wasn't here before there. Nope, nope, that's just wood. I just don't know where she's run to. Yeah, I think so. Wood on the fire and just... I guess I'm just gonna have to let her be Penelope, you know. Let her do the thing, yeah. I'm walking in a little. Because that is a pine tree. And that is valuable wood, but I don't know if it's... See if I could get it. Floating log here. Push the log. Yeah, y'all don't know how mad I am. Just come right over. That was it for them. I am going out and wreck it. That was some of the stuff. Real extra wood there, but all this stuff, there's probably stuff down in there that, you know, water's too deep for me to get. I'll come get this other pine tree later because I know it's here now. Shaking my fist. You heard Penelope, yar. But now we know what happened. You know what I mean? The skeleton was there. The Grey Dwarf was there. Poor little thing, you know. Out and fighting. Yeah, we'll leave the raspberries there on the chance that she's able to come and heal up. I can't even see her. I can't see her. So. But I haven't picked up any mystery boar meat either, so... I haven't picked up any mystery boar meat either, so... I got 14 core wood, perfect for building a log cabin, and I have some in Good World in one of the chests, so I probably have about 20 now for wood. If I go into build right now, I've got these new pieces. I got a log pole, and if I knew any pretty good way of actually building log cabins, I would. But I've got log pole, and then in the furniture, I can make a sitting log using the core wood. And, you know, you can put that around a campfire, and it just makes it nice. And then in the fencing, if I have core wood and regular wood, I can make the sharp stakes. So that might be something that I put down around the other place. So that is something I can do now. Now that I know about it. So we got some options. Yes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the grave door stuff away and the pine cone here. And I'm taking wood over there. The whole point of coming over here was to get some... I don't know. I didn't, I didn't deliberately pick them up, so I don't know. Yep. Oh, I had a lot of resin there. Resin. That's fighting for. Maybe even a oh, that's a match. Well, I am splitting the wood because I'm carrying 14 core wood, which is a little bit heavy. What I'm trying to do is figure out how much I can carry and have me like at 299 instead of 249. 271. I'm so close to figuring this out. So 16, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now I can carry all that back. You know, right now. All right, we're just. I'm gonna wait till I'm back at the other place. That way, all my energy is, ready to go. Save and log out. Yep. Save and log out. Ah. So I guess really, like, what I've learned with this, with the boar, one, it was good for us to let the boar go because we had that cataclysmic event, whatever, you know, and really that's just kind of what it happens. If you let a creature go out into the wild, you're getting a chance of what happens in the wild. There's a reason I have indoor cats and not indoor-outdoor cats for myself, but, you know, I live on a street where we have high school kids, driving into high school in the morning and in the that go very fast, yes. So, you know. Going into the world here. Okay. I'm just laughing because who knew that would be the world. I was saying to myself, you know, this would be the one that Reloading. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of places that I can put in a door for the gate. Yeah, absolutely. No, I haven't made a path yet, but you should see this fencing around the... It took me a long time, actually, to do it. Pretty much, yeah. There are a couple things that I want to do. Because I'm still trying to build across the stone, and that's harder than it looks. I was thinking, it'll be easy. No, it is not. Okay, so there's the core wood here. So I have 15 and 14 is going to be 29. It's telling me that's too much to carry, and that is, you know, very correct. I'm not planning on carrying it, but now I have more core wood, so I can make one of the benches. I can't make one inside this house. It's definitely an outdoor bench by the fire. Okay, so there's the start of a fence up here with this rock, and that was where I first started, and I think you saw me put that down up to here. Okay, but here's what I've done since. I brought the fence up against this building, and then I put it, and I rocked it around this building. So it's kind of coming up and back and protecting this building here. And then I brought it back and we connected it to the tree here. And brought it around a rock that's over here, I think, to this tree here. And then we walked on down to this tree here. And on further down. And we walked around the copper mine, or mine to be. We do indeed have blueberry bushes. And we brought this over here to where we have the blueberry bushes. Right here. And then I started doing the fence on top of the little mountain thing. And I started sliding off, which is why that looks like it looked. And I put down some platforms, and so the place that I left off was where these platforms are, where I was starting to build across to this pine tree here. So that is where I'm at now as far as building. And you can see that the last thing I was building was a fence. Oh, don't fall. Very, very hard to do without falling. This is some steep rock, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, so I'm gonna simplify. There. And you can see that there's a gray dwarf there, and he can't reach me. He tried. You could see him being annoyed at me. But they literally cannot touch me right now. They literally cannot touch me right now. Alright, there we go. And this fence right here, what I could do to secure it a little more is I can actually put more fence on the top. And just make it taller. See, it's throwing its rocket like it is. Now that's all damage that it's doing. Now it's not doing a whole lot of damage, but yeah, it really kind of is, you know, it's just free rock to me. But it's also, you know, a good place for me to know I could put a gate here, I wonder. So please hold while I try a new thing. Yeah, I know, but I'm gonna end up having to fight him anyway, you know, so. Well, there might, but you know, I've been fighting a lot more than one dwarf. So. This place has dwarves, you know, so. Oh, that's nice. It's figuring out where the good place is for them, you know what I mean? There's a rock. That's a better place. Yep, there they go. Just ran right in. Just ran right in. Did you see that? It's like, oh. Yep. Just wait. Just wait. So, you know, the principle of the fence here is that it works, basically. You know, that's what that means, is that that fence is working, because they couldn't come in until I made a place for it. There we go. Now we have a wood gate. And I guess I have kind of total control about who comes in and who comes out now. Take a look at all this. But on the outside, this is what it looks like. Yeah, that tall fence works really well, doesn't it? Yep. Yeah, that's nice and nice and keepy outy. Is that a good word? that does work for me, actually. Yeah, and I think that it was a good strategy to put it around things that are already here, like the trees. Whatever. Oh, that's still got 10 out of 10 on the fire there. Oh yeah, that's that fire, remember that random fire I put down? Alright, it's getting close to nighttime, so come on in. Let's see. Take a moment. This is about when I first start putting down the torch. There we go. That indicates where we are here. I'm missing wood now. Alright. Yeah, this is going to be really nice because I'll be able to it's a good fortification. It's a good main base, good fortification. Yeah. I'm a bit hungry, and yeah, so we're gonna go to bed hungry and wake up and eat. There we go. Look at what I've got laying around. Man, that took all that wood. That's amazing. Alright, but it lets me carry this core wood real quick. Grab that. It's foggy outside. You can put the sitting log underneath the fire there. I don't know if it'll count, but let's take a look and see if it will. Nope, doesn't count for in here. But let's see if I'm open enough. Good. It does count as resting, and we still have a comfort of 6, so how nice is that? And we're under the roof, so if it rains, we got a little bit of sitting. You can hear them outside being annoyed, but they can't do anything. Well, you can hear the Grey Dwarves outside being annoyed, but they can't do anything, so bad for them. Alright, well. Yep, I put in the seat there. I need to go back and there's my little log seat there. And I'm sitting by the fire. What's interesting to me is, okay, that is too close to the fire, according to that. That was too close to the fire. See how it's smoke in there? I'm taking damage because it's too close for some reason. So I may have to rethink that one, but I still like having it there as a decoration. You don't have to stay right there. What I do need to do is go get more wood. Let's put away the Grey Dwarf Eye. You don't think that it would take that much wood to work on all that, but it did. Yeah, I was thinking about that. We are at the point where we did. Yep. It's just figuring out directions. That's one of the reasons I was looking at the map. Okay, we are right here. And the home is right there. So if I go out this door, which I'm going to, it'll take me a moment. I'm gonna go to the hoe. Yep, I'm gonna shoot Pathin. Okay. Okay, and now I just need to be facing the correct direction. Not facing the correct direction quite yet, but to get there we're gonna have to go this way anyway. So Well, I will, yeah. It does, yes. It doesn't show it on the map, but it shows the direction. Little course correction here. Okay, here we go. It's kind of the boring part is building the path takes a little while, but you know what? Join me as I make a path towards glory. No, I'm slowly getting wood as I go along here because I'm making this path. But we have, I've turned around just a little bit. Gotta get in the right, gotta go in the right direction. You know, it does this kind of thing makes me respect our engineers who figure out ways to get places. You know. Don't go the right way. If this takes a while, this is actually farther away than you think, you know? That's why I've been checking the map the whole time. We're still, here's, you know, home 2, and we're heading towards home 1 is where we're heading. We are now right in the middle. I'm going in the right direction. Not. I gotta redo that again because I moved. Well, you gotta, you know, to get there, you gotta be facing the right direction. Telling me invalid placement of the tree. It's telling me invalid placement because of the tree. I'm gonna try and pick up the pace here just a little bit. I don't know what time of day it is. Yep, yep, I am. Take a look at what we're carrying here. We're at 213, so far so good. Alright, yep, I was hearing that. I sure was. You know, we'll be alright. Yep. Yep, that's the problem. It's probably a little bit afternoonish right now, so let me check my meal situation. Here we go. Yep. Okay, now let me check the map direction, make sure I'm heading in the right way. We are. Let's go. Yep, I think I see it in the distance there. Let me make sure. Yep, that's looking about right. Okay, now we've gone. I'm not sure how to say this is the path. We'll go down this way a little bit here. There it is. We're heading right to the front door. And we made it. Now, what's interesting about this is this path is up a hill. I mean, just straight up it is. But now we have one. I am going to take a moment and we're going to put a torch down. I'm missing a requirement. What am I missing? I am missing a crafting table. That's what I'm missing. A crafting table. That's easy enough to fix, you know. And the reason I want to put a torch by the path is, you know, so I can find it, yes. Now, we do not currently have a fence, so that's a bit of a risk. But I can make a fence. This is another one, you know, that I have places to go to get wood, and I can make a fence, and it'll be fine. And we'll just make the fence around the building itself. Well, exactly. I got a whole mountain on one side, so it's not like, you know. It was a bird dive bombing me. Yes, it was. No, there are crows in this area. Yeah, so, and they're not Hugin, they are just crows, regular old birds, bird thing. Yes. Well, yeah, it'll give me better, farther places to explore, yes. Grey dwarf eye away, because I can. Well, you know, I gathered grey dwarf eyes, not really intending to, but that just kind of worked out that way. Every time they come at me, they give me a little reward. That bird again. Let's see how much food I got. Enough to make a little more faster. Well, yeah, you know, it is. We do have all these trees around, so it's real possible there's just enough. And crows seem to be like Black Forest inhabitants anyway. You know. Well, I'm actually bringing it pretty close to the house here, because that's basically when I first started here, I intended it to be close, and this isn't going to be our big put the furnace down here place. This is just a fortification to just. It's just protection, just so that I definitely have some. Yeah, you know, so that when I wake up, I'm not the gray dwarfs are not the first thing I'm looking at in the morning, you know. And really, you know, we're in the good forest, so I'm more likely to encounter greylings than gray dwarfs. But I already know we're gonna have good hunting here because there's a deer down there. There's, you know, and I've got good stone. So, you know, it's gonna be a nice area to explore and see what's what. All right, it's getting to be nighttime. I might put some steps there because that might help. All right. What's ironic is this one has way more room. The house has way more room, but it doesn't have as much room for expansion. I mean, if you look at the area where that other house is, it's flattish. There's loads of room to put stuff. And by the time things get mined out, it's actually made a really nice little space. And I'm kind of excited to have a path, actually. That's going to be really nice because it'll make it a lot easier to figure out where I am. And I'll go, one of the things that I'll do with the path as I'm building is I'll clear that out a little bit more. Alright. I honestly don't know. I don't actually track the days. Day 23, okay. Well, you know, in a way this is good that we've been going through all these Xbox updates, because I didn't even know there was a problem with the days, you know, staying on X amount of days will cause the whole world to disappear off the server, so yeah, or if not off the server, I guess it resets back at 1, and so you lose all the stuff you did. So that's one of the reasons that they made that big update. Well, that's not now. That's why they made the update. You know, but that's what was happening apparently. So, yeah. All right, I am gonna go, and I'm gonna save, and we're gonna go to the glade and get more wood for officially out. I know it won't take too much to fix it. But rather than chop a whole bunch of wood down, I'm just gonna go grab stuff. Save. Log out. That actually sounds really good. Oh my goodness. Meanwhile, when I had lunch, I had a tortilla with turkey and ham and cheese and ranch dressing. And that's what I had for lunch. Thank you, thank you. Well, not recent. Yes, we did go to look at it after the update, so we have been. And what we noticed about Gremlin is I only had the one building and it was all flat and it was fine. But Gremlin's like not my most explored space, and I kind of want to keep it that way. Now, what it did change is originally Gremlin was basically all meadow. All meadow. But now there's a river and it's more foresty. And so it's changed quite a bit from when I went in. But I didn't actually have a whole lot of stuff there to begin with. So it's one of those where I could take it or leave it. It's one of the few I really could just go get all the stuff out of the chest that's in there and just let the whole thing go and not feel bad. Yeah, and it might be exactly what we do, yeah. Alright, well, that was easy. Come and get. There's that, we're gonna save. Log out. Game, go back in. This is basically what I do offline. We're gonna go back to Good World real quick. Because we're just building the fence. But, we're taking all that wood that I used to build a fence in other places and we're just repurposing it. There are 4 principal crafting types: woodworking, masonry, smithing, and cooking. Well, that is good to know. Wonder. Yeah, better. Take a moment and oh, we're not pathing, we are leveling the ground. Level from here. This tree. Down. Come inside because I don't want to be locked out. get up that. This is where I say to myself, okay, Ralph, you need stairs. Actually, put it in here. So, the fence is looking really good, at least on one side. And what I'm doing now is I'm trying to make stairs. Is what I'm trying to do. Oh, there. Learning curve, learning curve. So what I'm gonna do is start from here. Start from the side. So, and the reason I'm doing it up against the stone is that it'll make it more secure. Okay. And I'm trying to figure out a good way to get it so that we're going up the hill. You know. I do, no matter what, I have to get up that hill, so we're just trying to figure out the best way, or not the best way, a convenient way. Well, that's true, you know, that will make it better. So we'll put 2 floors there, because the truth is it's going to be stable. And the goal is stability here, right? Alright, now I'm out of wood. So it's time to go back and get some more. Now, the reason I go indoors every single time I'm going is I want to make sure that this is where I arrive. You know? Basically. Alright, here we go. We're gonna save, because we made some progress. Log out. Go back. You know, we could go look at Gremlin real quick before I go to the glade and see what's over there. Yep. No. In Gremlin, it was just the house. No, it's not all the way around yet, no. We're working toward it. It's halfway around the house now. It takes a while to put fences around. It can be quick. I mean, like, I went and it was boom, 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 and then you have to figure out how you're building it, and, you know, and then that takes a little time. Alright, we'll go take a look at Gremlin real quick, just to take a look at it, and then we'll go to Glade and get the wood, and go from there. I just want to see what's in the chest and if it's worth grabbing or not grabbing, you know. thinking, it's loading. Uh, yeah, I guess that would be the 3 hours later places, 3 hours later. Because it just takes a while for it to do. Now, this, I only have 2 chests. I do have feathers, some amber, some flint. Yeah, it'd be worth coming back to get some of this, but I only have what's in the chest here. Might as well take it all. There we go, that's empty now. Let me use the workbench to do a little repair. And then, there's only this one house right here. So, I mean, we don't have to keep it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. This is one house and this one location. And look around, yeah. This is where the bees were, but that's part of what the issue is. We don't even know if the bees are still here. Yeah. I'm gonna save. I got all that stuff that I'm carrying now. I'm gonna log out. We'll go back to Good World real quick, put all this stuff away, and then come. We'll go and get the wood. Yeah. I do have a lot of wood on the path now, yeah, that I'll be able to grab. It's very easy wood and blade, yeah. Yes, I got tons of it, 50 stacks, So, yeah. It's just a little less effort to go get it. But really, there's no, and because I know where the dungeon is, and I could go. That would. But if Penelope has passed, and it's really likely that she has now, then yeah, there's not necessarily a good reason to keep the world, except that it's got the value of being the very first world that I jumped into. Yeah. I've certainly learned a lot, in between all of this, so it's worth it that way, because but they did some major changes on it, and you can tell it's affected how it fits. I'm not necessarily even leaving all this stuff here, it's just I don't want to be carrying it back and forth. Leave that. I certainly have enough beech tree seeds. I'll be able to plant a bunch of beech trees at the other place. Once I can farm and plant things, I'll be able to do that. Alright. Yes. I have carrots, I have thistle, I have fir tree cones that I can plant. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff that I can plant so far. And that's not even the minimum, because I understand you can plant the raspberries and the blueberries too. You can plant raspberries and blueberries, so you can make like a little field of them if you want. So yeah, so with the natural blueberries that we have there, then I can just put some raspberries around it, and it'll just give it a nice little food crop supply, and put the bees in. So yeah, we have options. So maybe it's good that we're centralizing everything, because that'll start getting, food security is a thing in this game. You know, and one reason to keep Gremlin, one reason to keep Glade and New World is that then I could go hunting like the boar and the deer and the whatever, because they do repopulate, and it just would give me extra food security, but I wouldn't necessarily, that wouldn't be where I would be putting everything away anymore. Being rested helps to regenerate stamina and health faster. Yes, yes it does. I love the advice because it's always fairly simple while at the same time, Alright, so there's 50, 263. $287. Alright. I'm sure people who math better than I would be able to say how much wood I should be able to carry. I just have to estimate. Think, okay, that's close. Well, but I'm carrying around the basics right now. I could leave the torch. And I could leave part of the food here. Yeah, you're right. I don't have to carry around all of the food. Put it up here. What's that? There's a resin here. There we go. Alright. Save. Almost 100 wood. Well, no, that's not quite true. Almost 75 wood. Well, I'm carrying 50 plus 25. No, you have a weight limit. And like your armor weighs stuff, your weapons weigh stuff, the fire torches weigh stuff, everything has a weight to it. Yeah. And the food has a weight to it. I put like, a good amount of food into the chest, and it still only gave me a little bit. Yeah, well, yeah, this is what I do off screen normally, is that I just go in, I do some, and I come back out, I go to the thing, that's what I've been doing off screen. It is a little less interesting, and that's part of why I do it, off screen, is that it just takes time to go from one session to another session. But at least now we kind of see how the process is. And it's not a terrible process, it's a time-consuming process. And the only reason we have all that wood in that first place is because all those buildings were destroyed anyway, you know. But I'm actually feeling quite confident about what we've been doing here. Yeah. So I think the way I'm gonna handle this, take steps, start from here. No, here. From there. Katrina, not the architect. You know, Katrina is once again, I'm not an architect. But I do like building in this game. Well, you can. But that was, you know, that's just climbing up the tree then. Well, actually, I could do it this way. What I could do is this way. Let's see if that helped. Actually, that did help. That actually helped quite a bit. Alright. Another set of stairs. Like this. Oh, we got it. We got it. Yeah, I'll have to. I'll have to do that. But I can't, yeah. This. It's in the way here. Oh, it's close enough. I'm not gonna worry too much. Oh. There we go. Yeah, that's... Alright, so now I'm gonna come down here. Try not to fall. Still time to fence some of this off here. The nice thing about these stairs is they provide a little stability too. They provide a little stability, so I'm not sliding off. This may just have one door. Yeah, just one door rather than from a safety perspective. Yeah, I think there might be, you know, birds nesting in these trees. That's what's going on. It does, yeah. Because there is a sense of life around here. We're missing elements now. Take a moment, cut some of these trees over here just as I can. One thing, you know, back when we were living on the farm, I did learn the importance of when you are in a woody location, clearing out some of the wood is a good idea because it clears your view and it lets you see farther around your location. Was I making noise? Oh, I had a dwarf come up as I was talking. Yeah. Anyway, it lets you see around your location a little easier. And especially with these giant fir trees and you know, yeah, you can see where it would come in handy. But, you know, just by clearing out the small trees, you can see better. We got boar over there. Cause there's a boar stone right there. This is actually a pretty good location too. I have not read that stone. All right, we're gonna go inside and get the nap going here. Get a nap going. Yeah, we're at least halfway done now from where we were. We're gonna sleep and then we'll eat and we'll probably get it finished here. Comfort of 5 here. Let me take a look at what I got here. I have 40 wood. I think I'm gonna put away this little fur. Quick. And when did I pick up the arrows? Oh, probably from when I moved it up. Alright, okay. There we go. Take a moment. Oh, I picked up arrows is what I picked up. Yeah. Right. Yep, we're getting close to done on this fence here. Closer, anyway. It is. It's very good. Yeah. You know what's happening is it's making the sounds when it's making the sounds from both the good wood and the black forest. The good forest and the black forest. I know it's not really called good forest, but it's, you know. Oh, it's the stake wall. Yeah, that's what I'm making. The stake wall. In this case, the stake means the stick. In this game, they don't really have cows. They have locks. The locks, I guess, are, you know, kind of a bit like a mix of bison and things that'll bite. You know. All right, look at that. We're getting closer and closer. Oh, I got a little space there. I'll have to. I just need a little warm wood. No, it's on the other side. If I have enough. I do feel early pioneer kind of this way, you know what I mean? Alright. Pride gremlin trying to come in. Oh, I just blocked his face here. Not that it really did much. There he is. He's gonna try and come in again, but I'm okay with that. I'm prepared. Oh, even I can't go out. Alright, never mind. Part of me is like, stop wrecking. Should not have messed with Penelope. I'm still unhappy about the whole Penelope issue there. Yeah. Yep. Alright, well now we have a fence that goes all the way around. Yep. I do not have a door yet, no. Doors take like 12 wood or something like that, so I just need to get that together. But... Yep. Let's take a look here. Probably one more piece. I have 11 wood right now. And we'll just chop this little fir tree down here. There, now I only have one fir tree growing there. Now, which door we want to go through. I am not lacking for fir trees here. There we go. Now we have a gate. And a path. And a way to get from point A to point B. It's funny that I'm not even taking the stairs. Down is easy, up it requires stairs. I don't think I have any more wood though, so if I want to make any torches, I'll need to go get some wood and whatever. But isn't that so bad, right? Not really. What I need to do, I got holes in the fence here, so I think I do want to go back to Glade and get another run of wood. I'm gonna save. Wait, well, the icon flashes. Okay. My goodness, that did take a little time, but it turned out pretty well, I think. Wrapping around there. But it does, if you compare the two places, okay, the other place is definitely more like, that's going to be really nice for, working the mines, flattening things out a little bit for the later game. Yeah. So, I'm kind of happy, because that's as a fortification, I think I'll be happier with it. And then I'm just gonna go and I'll clean up the path, probably off the screen after I finish, well, we might walk around and look around the area a little bit. Because it's actually, that path is kind of a long way. It's not a small path, yeah. And it might be worth putting like workstations around or something. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. grab these. Stack wood. I'm just gonna drop the stone. Because stone also weighs a lot, you know? You know. Yeah, well, and now I know where to, you know, I'll just come back and grab it, you know. I'll come and look for her, but the unfortunate truth is she was really close to done when I saw her. She was close to done when we saw her that last time when she was running around. So I expect Penelope is no longer with us. And unfortunately, there's no way to, because I couldn't corral her fast enough, that there's no way to help her out. And that's a skill level on my end. That's, so the other thing I learned though with Penelope and Kevin is they will go back to where they started from. If you let them go, they just go back to where their spawn area was. And so that's kind of an important piece of information to know, because I thought they would follow you around and stay in where you were at, you know, but they don't. So that's good to know. And I don't know if that's something that's, you know, an Xbox thing, because, you know, based on what I'd seen other places, it seems like they just stayed around. But then, again, the other places that I looked at, they all had them in pens, and they used them as, you know, they weren't pets, they were, you know, animals. So. And not that animals aren't, you know, important too, just saying that they didn't have the same emotional tag on it. Alright, so here, let's crafting table. Well, to fix this I need a crafting table that's a little closer. And this is an aesthetics. The creatures, the grayling can't get through this, you know. But I don't like having an empty spot there. So. All right, much better. Still do. Now it's extra secure in those holy spaces. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so now this place is fortified. We've got a door to the path. I'm going to take some of this extra wood that I'm carrying around and put it in. I did, yeah. What I might do is go ahead and make some bee huts. Well, no, I want to make the bee huts in the big one, don't I? Yeah. All right, let's take a walk then. Let's. Ooh, I guess I had a torch here and didn't even know. Yeah, there are 3 torches, so that does mean that, you know, there's a chance for the challenges to happen, but that's alright. Alright, let's take a walk along this path that we have made. I think we probably need a torch here. And the reason I want to put a torch here is because it's got such a weird angle. Off that. Oh. Branch. Trees off. All right. Okay, and it's night. And this is not too bad. This is good. Oh, the boar came after me. Let's see if it's gonna keep coming after me. It is. We have mushrooms along the path, so that's nice. We'll probably cut this tree at some point right here. Just kind of looking around here. More mushroom over there. Oh, that's the hut over there again that we've been to before. So I might make a path, not now, but I might make a path up to that hut and maybe fix it up as a minor camp. Yes. Well, this works. Yep, that was it. We are officially back. When I have a pickaxe, we'll dig out this rock here. And we'll clear out some of this fur right here. Just to, you know, open up the view a little bit. Obviously they like trying to sneak up a little. But, they automatically pick up, yeah. I'm gonna put a stack of wood here to show the corner. Yeah, this will be nice. Maybe we could do another stack of wood over here by the fire. Or actually, what I could do is put like bring the log seat and put it by the fire, just to give it a nice little visual there. Not that you're going to be sitting out in the middle of wherever. Yeah. So, I mean, it'll be something to grab along the way, you know. So there's some good food situation going on there. The fire ran out over here. Alright, let's put some bees over by the blueberries, I think. Yeah. At least like one beehive, you know. I won't put it on a stick, I'm just gonna put it around. And it turns out one of the things that I learned on one of the other worlds is bees like to have a little bit of space between their huts, so it says missing requirement. Oh, I need more wood. I'm out of wood already. Alright, so we'll check the bees. The bees are happy, so that's a good location for them. It's evening, because you can tell because the sky is turning pink. So I think we'll take a nap here. And we might call it good here. It's actually, we've been doing this for a little while. I don't know how long. Yeah, so this, I feel like we've been, yeah, we've done pretty good with the time that we've had, I think. I got anything in my pocket, so that should drop it. Well, I'm looking to see if there's something I should put in the chest here. Boar meat, and we got plenty of little bees to, we can build a good hive colony here. Alright, I think we're going to call it good here. I'm going to save. I'm going to probably off screen tonight go back and forth, get more of the wood and start stocking it in our storage, in our other places. Yeah. And then, you know, get some of those chests emptied out and then try and organize it a little bit. So, okay, we are officially done for the evening. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a good time.